Right, let me get the entry in. Good morning, good evening, good um, afternoon, everybody. We are here at the webinar on the 29th of February 2020, and Julia is joining me, and some other people, I hope, some later at a later moment. We are going to talk about Delta, and we first start with the questions. But let me say first, hello, Julia, how are you?
Hello, Mel. I'm fine.
You're fine. How was your week's trading?
I put one trade, and this trade is doing well, Apple, and but it's for me it was like difficult to put, like I wanted to have a recipe. What you do first, what you do next, and how to think.
Okay.
Because instead of putting a put, I made a call.
Right. So you thought Apple would go bearish, correct?
I thought that Apple will go bearish.
Right. So tell me, which one did you put on?
Okay, I can show, maybe it's better if I show it on my trading view. Not trading view, on my. Because
haven't done that yet.
Because share, for me it's share screen, I can press. No, you cannot touch screen share while the other participate.
I can stop share screen, and now you can share screen.
Yeah. So here it's the Apple, and I
don't see anything yet.
Oh, you can see anything yet. So I see share screen. 2 seconds. Yeah. Now I can. Can you see my screen?
I'm seeing it now. Yes, I'm share. You share now your screen. Well done.
So, and here it's my position.
So start with the beginning. You have done the 20th of March. So go to your trade page.
It's trade
page. Yes. Go then to your 20th of March, and there you see it.
Yes.
You share the 300. Now you've got to the strikes. Go to the strikes and type in there 24, that you get a little bit more. That's a lot, but that's fine. All right, now enter. Yeah, and now just go down a little. Until you come to your positions. Go down. Right, there you are. You can actually see it at the left. So talk me through it, what you thought.
I thought that the Apple is going to go down because this coronavirus, and they don't have enough equipment to sell. They have difficulties, and it seems that I was right. So I said, okay, if the stock is going down, so then I need to sell the call. Then I had to look in on the left side of the screen, where are the calls. So this was my first. The second was, okay, how to choose which one, weeklies or what to choose. Then I took, okay, 20, it was 25 maybe days.
Yeah.
Still left. I said, okay, let's look at this one. And then I was looking at the strikes. So I tried several strikes because I was also looking at the delta.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was looking at the delta, I picked something around 30. Though in our then I was listening to our video previous, it's that I should have picked around 20. Look at the delta around 20. Because if the delta is around 20, it means that it's 80% chances that the option will expire worthless. So it was something around 30, and then I picked one trade and looked around buy and sell. And before the confirmation of the trade, I looked how much I was, what was the, not the ratio, but what are the numbers, how much I could earn and how much I could lose. And I was not happy about the numbers, and I said, okay, I'm not confirming this trade. So then it means I'm going to another strike. I went to another strike, and I thought that it was what I will gain and what I will lose. It was okay, and I confirmed the trade. So it was not many things that I was looking. I was just happy to enter, to practice. What is my challenge is picking the buy. It seems okay, and then how to think which one is to sell, which one strike. It's like because it's possible to choose your own sell strike, and then the price and the credit is.
But this is not a credit spread. This is a debit.
It's debit.
Yes.
Then it's different. So for me, it's still absolutely unsecure on that.
So you haven't put this trade in?
Yes.
You have. So
You
can
can
look to the monitor. Next.
And here it's my trade. What is going on now? So it's.
So what is, you are now on profit 121.50.
Yes, and if I have sold yesterday, the profit has been 145 at some point. Because if you look to the chart, you can see it was all the way down and then all the way up. But
so what was your initial credit? What was it? No, this was a debit spread, wasn't it? Yes, this was a debit. No, this was this a credit or a debit spread?
No.
What was it? Was it a credit or a debit spread? You should know.
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know. And how to check it? If, for example, I say now to sell, close the order by vertical. So then I will get okay.
No, it is at the moment. It's a credit debit spread. Go back. Go to delete. Go to delete all the way down. Right there. Delete. Now
yes, I
go
did
back to that trade.
Yeah.
No. At your trade page, please. Go back to your trade page.
Yes. Here. Is it here?
Yeah. So put it on.
So
go to. We'll put a trade on. Go to the 260 put. 260 put, go to the puts, go to this 260 put, sell that as a vertical, sell it as a vertical, click sell, vertical.
Yes.
Right, what color do you have there?
Red.
What does it say under your price?
It says that it's credit and the
So what
price,
is this? Is this a credit spread or a debit spread?
it stands credit.
So what is it then?
Then it's credit spread.
Right, so delete. Now go to your delete.
Yes.
Now go to buy a vertical in the put. So the 260 buy in the put, buy in the put, go to the puts. Now buy the same one, the 260, buy. What does it say under? What color is it?
It's green and it's debit.
So what is this?
It's debit spread.
Good. Now you know for good and for all when it is a debit spread and when it is a credit spread. What is the difference between a debit and a credit spread?
Seconds, I'm writing down. The difference is that when it's credit spread, we receive the credit.
Correct.
And when it's debit spread, we are debited from our account the amount of the price.
Right. So could you make this debit spread a credit spread? How would you do that?
Please repeat the question once again.
Could you make from this debit spread a credit spread?
Probably yes, but I don't know how.
Right. Go to the 260 on your strike and make that a 255 and make the two. No. Go to the. No.
Here, you mean, okay.
Just
Here it's,
buy that again. Just delete it and buy it again.
okay.
Buy it again.
260.
Yeah, buy. Make it.
Buy vertical.
Correct. Right.
Now it's
Go
debit
now
spread.
to now it's a debit spread. Go to the confirm and send thing, but then go to the 260 strike on this one. Go to the 260 strike. Yeah, make that a 255.
Yeah.
255. And now make the 255 a 260. And there you have suddenly a credit spread.
Exactly. How weird.
No. Which one comes first? The one closest to the strike price, to the. It is selling at the moment for 273, correct?
Yes, correct. I can see here.
Right. Now, which one is closer, the 260 or the 255?
260 is the closest to
Right.
273.
What do you do with the 260? Is that a buy or is that a sell?
It's a, it stands here, it's a buy.
No, it's not. That's a 255. Look better.
Ah, here, 255. So sell. Okay, I have a question immediately. When I click here and I said buy.
No. You click on the ask or click on the bid. What is the sell and what is the bid and what is the ask? The bid is what is that? Is that sell or buy?
Bid is.
Go down a little. No. Go down a little bit. Go to the 260. On what is that? Now go to the 260 and then the bid is the.
Here.
Yeah. What does it say? Sell or buy?
The bid is sell.
And what is then the ask?
It's buy.
Right. So have that first. So the bid is sell. Write that down. And the ask is buy.
Buy.
So if you say you are going to sell the 260, you go to the bid, you go on the 260, which is at the moment how much?
785.
Right. And how much is the buy 255? The buy 255. What is the buy exactly? That's
It's
805.
805.
Right. What is the difference between the strikes? Between the 260 and the 255 at the sell? How
The
much?
difference in strikes,
Yeah,
it's
go to the strikes. Go stand on the strikes. How much difference is there between the 260 and the 255?
5.
So that is $5. Is that a large strike or a small strike? Is that a large distance or a...
It's a large distance.
So what do we normally try when we've got a small account?
We try to get the mid price or
Yes, we do that as well. But this is a pretty big strike. But that's fine. You know, now just be aware of it. So you look first at the strike. What is the differences between the strike, which is at the moment $5? Yes.
yes, $5.
So if you want to go and sell a put, then you sell on the bid. So you put your thing on the sell, then you click for the vertical. So you left click, and then you go to the sell, and then you say either a single or vertical or whatever. Yes. Now, if you do it for the buy, you do the same thing. Don't click. Now go to the buy. Just get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now go to the buy. Now you say you buy a vertical. You set it on the buy, and then you do again a left click, and then you go to the buy. That is how you put a trade on.
Yeah.
Now at the moment you go the closest. Get out of there again. The closest to the stock price is your primary is your primary credit or debit. So if you do a buy on a 260, which is the closest to the 273, then suddenly it's a debit. If you go on the bid and you sell the 260 and you do a vertical, then that is a credit spread because it's the closest to the 270. Do you understand that? So the one you do closest to the option price of to the stock price is the one you do. So if you do a sell on the 270, it's a sell. If you do a buy on the 270, it is suddenly a debit spread because it's the closest one. It's the first one you actually do. You see that?
I see that I'm not. I understand only part of it.
You've
Can
got
I
to
repeat?
sell on the
Can I repeat?
260. You've got to sell on the 260. It's the minus 10, which you should change to 1. It's far too much.
It's the closest to the strike price, which is the closest to the stock price
Exactly.
that
So that
we
one,
initiate the trade.
exactly. So you sell a credit spread, which you did at the 260, well, which is just an example, and you buy the 255. And that is your second one. So your credit, how much is your credit here?
1.05.
So how much can you lose?
I can check. So I can lose 396.
Mm-hmm.
and the net profit I can gain is 104.
Exactly. So the 104, where is that coming from? Delete again or edit? Just go to edit.
104, it's coming here from the difference between the buy and sell. This is the credit that we receive.
Exactly. Now, that's the credit you receive. So that is your optimal gain you can have.
Yeah, but I'm not happy
Next to
about.
price, listen, next to price, you've got the order, which is what is that?
Once again.
Next to price, what does it says? It's a limit.
Limit order.
Yeah, and next to that, it's
day order.
So what does that mean? If you open that up, you've got day and
good till cancel, because day order, it means that if I put this order and if it's filled during the day, during that trading day, then it's filled. If it's not filled, then it's cancelled. Then it's not existing. And if I put good till cancel, it will, how to say, wait till it's going to be filled.
Actually, anything you do at the day, good till cancelled means basically the trade will continue until you cancel it.
Exactly.
It's got not only to do with filling. The day itself might well be that day trade is over on that day.
But if
so you always put good till cancel on. You never put a day trade on.
But okay, and what does it mean if it's day?
Just accept for the moment that you always put good till cancelled on.
Okay.
Right, now confirm and send, go for that for a minute. So you have got your break-even point is 258. You sold it at 260, you bought it at 255, so your break-even is 258.96.
Yes.
At the moment you go below that, you're losing money. Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah. It's
okay.
Now the share price is 273. If it's going below 258, then I will lose money.
Correct. Correct. So you want it above 258.
To stay always.
Always. You want
for
to
that
always,
trade.
Yes, you want basically to, to beyond 260, but that's besides the point. You want it beyond 260, and it is now 273. So how many points have you increased?
260, 273, it's 13 points, and here 2, so it's 15 points.
Yeah, if you would have put it there, yes, but that's fine. Now, so you want it beyond the 260 if you will put this trade on.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So edit. Go to edit again. So what is this for a trade? Is this a bullish trade or a bearish trade? You are selling a put. Is it a bullish trade or a bearish trade?
If I'm selling a put, it's a bullish trade.
Right. So what do you want the stock price to do?
To drop.
You are having a bullish trade. Do you want the stock price to go up or to go down?
Oh, no. If it's a bullish trade, then I want the stock price to go up.
Why?
Because I'm selling a put.
Yeah, but why do you want the put price to go up? Why do you want the stock price to go up?
If the stock price goes up, then it will not reach my break-even point, and then I will receive that credit. I will keep the credit.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that is true. You want the option. That is very much, but that is the basic of the put. Now, if you buy a call, what happens then?
If I buy a call,
what do you want, the stock price to go up or the stock price to go down?
If I buy a call, I want the stock price to go up.
Right. You want the stock price to go up. What happens if your stock price, if you buy a call, do you have a positive delta or a negative delta? Now look on your platform. You buy a call.
I buy a call.
Calls. Now have a look. So what is your bid and what is your ask? What is the buy the call? Where are you? Are you at the bid or the ask? Go first to the right, to the right part.
Here are the calls.
Buy a call, so
it's ask, and all these are in the money, all these are out of the money.
Right. Put on one of the right on the ask. Do you have a positive delta or a negative delta?
It's a positive delta.
Right. Now go to the same strike, the 20th of March, you were at 280 to the puts.
Yeah. Now, and here
yeah,
it's the delta, and delta is here it's the delta, and the delta is negative.
Right. So what does the delta do?
The delta is telling us about the direction and the speed.
The delta is the rate of change of an option price. Now, what is the option price? Show me the option price. Show me a option price. Show me an option price.
So here it will be
right. That's an option price. Show me an option price at the calls.
And here it will be the option price at the calls.
Right. Which is more expensive, the buy or the sell?
The buy is more expensive.
Ah, right. Right. We've removed the right.
Here it's 15 and here it's 13. So 15 is more expensive to buy than to sell.
We've had our 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think this is more than enough. I want you to repeat this.
Yeah.
This week.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who has any troubles about doing the same as Julia and has got some questions, then please answer them. Mail me or subscribe to my website, and we come back later next week again on this. This is the first part you have to get under control, Julia. So you have got to practice what is a credit spread, what is a debit spread, where can I find my delta, what is my bid, what is my ask price, etc., etc. Now put two trades on this week and get your questions going again.
Okay.
And then that is the first thing we'll start next week with. Now, please get out of your sharing.
How to stop sharing? Yeah, stop sharing. Yes.
Yes. Because what it is all about is that you have got to really master this. You've got to know your bid, your ask, your delta, etc., etc. So put another trade in, but now put a trade on where you do not have a $5 difference between the strike price. Find a cheaper trade where the difference is $2.50 or $1. And then find out why that is.
Okay. Difference how much? $1
or $2.50. So make the strike prices closer together.
Mm-hmm.
Because the more expensive a stock is, let's put Apple on for a minute. You see that the strike price here is a lot less. It's $2.50. And Tesla is much more expensive, but if we put Facebook on, go and find out your strike prices and
okay.
find me 3 or 2 options, 2 tickers which have got less than $5. Preferably $1 difference. Okay? Okay, Julia?
Okay. It was absolutely wonderful. It's exactly what I needed at the moment.
Right. Then I'll see you.
And I hope that I will receive the.
I want to say to everybody, I hope you had a good time, that you learned something as well. If you want to join us, then please do not hesitate. And I sent you an invite. Thank you very much and goodbye.